What a bloody mess. Hello chums. Well, a little while ago I was asked by the people who manage the fields where you see my miscellaneous meanders on these videos, with my take two. A little while ago, the people who manage the fields where I do my miscellaneous meander videos with my fields, the trust that runs it, do occasional fun days for local families, and I was asked a short while ago if I'd build some dragons and hide them here and there around the fields to create a kind of treasure trail in the summer holidays for school kids. So I thought, how can I make a bunch of dragons quickly and easily? And the obvious answer for someone like me who builds stuff out of rubbish is old plumbing pipe, rescued from a skip, and cardboard packaging. Right, the idea here now is to create a basic template for the dragon. So the basic body is going to be nothing more complicated than this. Okay, and then what I'll do is I will cut out the teeth like that, and then we'll have a kind of leg piece here, an arm piece here, and a sort of wing piece here, a tail running off the back, and a couple of horns. Now all I've got to do is reproduce all of those individual parts twice for each dragon. It's easy enough, isn't it? So we'll start cutting. Okay. Well, that wasn't my smartest moment, was it? It's a good job it's just the old t-shirt I use for crafting, with a kind of Jessica Fletcher rotting away. I killed them. I killed them all. I'm quite convinced. Before she died, Angela Lansbury should have made a final episode where we found out that she actually was the murderer in every single episode of Murder, She Wrote. That would have been awesome. What a bloody mess. So we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, facing the wrong way, 8 dragons, and I thought I'd make a boss dragon. Now you can decide whether it's a king or a queen, but they've got a crown. So now let's start painting. So, more waste cardboard, a box here which is going to become my spray booth. I reckon I'll be able to do 2 at a time here. Now this is a green primer, so it should be okay. The coverage should be okay. Oh yeah, that's good enough. So I now have a box of green dragons and I'm going to start detailing them. Here's the first one. So the dragons all now look like this. I've whitened their teeth, I've drawn some claws and some toes, and I've given them all googly eyes. That's good enough for the purposes they're going to be used for. They're just going to be sat in a tree somewhere. I thought we'd do something a bit silly for the boss dragon. So I'm putting some size on the crown, and once that's had a chance to dry and go tacky, I'm going to gold leaf it. Here we go. Very, very, very thin. Lay it a bit over the top here like this, and pat it on with a brush. There we go. There we go, glinting in the sun. Nearly done now. I decided they looked a bit plain, so I got out a nice lime green Posca pen and added some spots to them, and I have to say they're looking a lot better now. It's brought them to life. The last thing is to fit them with some tags with their names, and then they can be hidden in the woods and the fields. And the idea is the kids have got to run around and actually take all of the names and come back with a list of the names as part of the treasure hunt. What larks! So here's the final lineup, and you can see I've added some pink tongues with a bit of craft foam. We've got Rico, we've got Bella, we've got Shaz, we've got Trag, we've got Rocky, we've got Goob, we've got May, we've got Bingo, and we've got Queen Flingermo with her magnificent golden crown. It's the morning of Dragon Day, and myself and young Harris over there are out and about on the fields nice and early to deploy this big bag of dragons. There's our first one, hiding away in a tree. Where else should we choose? There's another one. The idea is to make it not impossible, but not super easy either. So, you know, the only thing I haven't got is I'm not doing any at floor height because the dogs will pee on them. See what I mean? This is why they're not at ground level. So they're all going to be in trees, but the thing is the kids don't have to collect them, they're just going to spot them and what their names are. And as long as the flags are quite readable, as Rico's is there, it'll work. And there is Rocky. That's it, they're all deployed. All 9. We can go home now for some tea and toast. We'll come back later and see how the kids get on finding them. So here we are at the village hall where the dog walker social event is taking place. And I should go and say hello. And then I shall head back home again. Well, it'd be nice to capture some more video of the kids running around trying to find all the dragons. Ice creams for sale. Oh, sounding better already. Sad times, that lovely old house down there. It's still got the sign in the front garden. That used to be a pub. And I used to walk my dogs across the fields here, have a nice pint of Rebellion IPA, chat to some of the locals, and then walk back home again. I kind of miss that, but unfortunately the English pub is dying. When I first moved to this part of Buckinghamshire, there were 4 pubs within walking distance of my house. Now there's none. Well, there's one which I could walk to if I wanted to, but it would take me about 25 minutes, half an hour to walk to it. It's very sad. One's now a vet's, one got knocked down and turned to a block of flats, or you know, a set of flats. One's an Indian restaurant. Sad times, sad times. I do miss a good pub. Saying that, I've got plenty of other pubs I go to, it's just that I've got to take a taxi there or drive. It's nice to have a local, you know, as they used to say in Cheers, where everyone knows your name. I'd love to be able to show you more footage of kids running around trying to find the dragons, but unfortunately they kept coming up and speaking to me or showing their faces, and I would have spent the rest of the day just blurring them all out on the video. So here's some stock footage of kids running around enjoying themselves, and you'll have to imagine the rest. Take it from me, there were quite a few kids out here hunting around looking for them. Kids love a treasure hunt, don't they? And kids love to, they're completists. I mean, you think about something like Pokemon, they you know, they've got to catch them all, they've got to find everything. So that's really good. What fun. That's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Maybe try doing something like this yourself. If you did like it, please like, please subscribe, all the other things you do on YouTube, and I'll see you in the next video. Toodle-pip. If you've enjoyed this video, then please consider subscribing. Or click on some of these links to look at some of the other videos on the channel. Or press the like button. or leave a comment. It would be lovely to hear from you. Any combination of those 4 things would be wonderful. Thank you very much.